Squirting 101. Let's talk. First of all, what is it? Simply put, it's an explosion of fluid from a lady's vajayjay. The number one question that I get asked about it is it pee? Well, the answer is yes and no. See, it's not just urine, but it's a combination of things, which will include uric acid and also creatine. Now, the reason why there's a mixture of urine in there is because it's released by the Skene's gland, which actually sits at the end of the urethra, which is where you urinate from. Now, when someone actually right, it's usually coming from stimulation of the G that marks the spot, or a combination of doorbell stimuli and then also the G that marks the spot. Now, also for those that have not experienced it, they often want to know, like, what does it feel like? That's kind of like asking someone, what does it feel like to simply have a gasm with the O, when the experience is going to be different for everyone. What I can tell you is that it is really intense, and so intense that sometimes women are not often able to push through to get to it because it feels like they're going to actually urinate on themselves. And then there's a fear, and all the different things that go on in your mind can kind of throw the whole rhythm off to get you to reach that point. Now, one of the other things that I talk to people about is whether or not everyone can do it. Well, the short answer is no. Now, before you start tripping, the reason why the answer is no is that every person with a vulva, they may have the mechanics to be able to do it, but just may not be able to reach that point for many, many different reasons. Studies show that about 10 and 50% of ladies actually do. Now, let me bust these myths, okay? Now, there are people that believe that it actually isn't even a thing. Well, that's a lie. Aside from that, the other really popular myth is people saying that it's not really ejaculate, but that it is actually straight up urine, and that's a lie. And then, of course, there's the myth that everyone can do it, but just as I said a few seconds ago, that every woman may have the mechanics to do it, but there's only, statistics have shown 10 to 50%, somewhere in between there, are going to be the people that actually, or the women that actually can. So the basics of achieving it are this. It just boils down to G that marks the spot, stimulation, or a combination of that and also the doorbell. Now, let me tell you something. When and if this happens, it can really get messy. So you want to prep for this so that you have a pleasurable experience. You want to prep your surroundings, okay? So you want to put some towels, like lay some towels around, or you can even get like a waterproof towel or bedding as well, which I highly recommend. Another option, if you're trying this, do it in the bathtub or the shower or the hot tub, whichever you prefer. Okay, and now I kind of take back what I said. So it can get really, really messy, but it does vary from person to person. Some people just have like a spoon of fluid, and then some have like a waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Okay, I digress. Okay, so now in addition to that, you want to set the mood. So light some candles, play some music. That'll help you get there mentally as well, because that plays a huge part of being able to get there also. Oh, lube it up, girls. Lube it up, okay? And then have your devices in reach if it's just you by yourself. If you need an example, this one or this one. Guaranteed. Okay, wait, I lie. Those are not going to guarantee that you, but you will definitely have a G that marks the spot, gasm with the O. But all of the gushing is really going to be up to you and this right here. Okay, so I'm going to stop here because I'm going to need you to kind of just like think on this, right? And I want you to want to hear more. So I think I'll do another video where we talk about the positions that are going to help you to be able to get to that place where you can gush. All right, so if you like what you're hearing, like, comment, share, and follow for more. Your Energizer Beauty. I'm out.